I'm back. I know I've been away for a while. I've basically been working and lost track of time. I am currently 5.5 months out. My 6 months will be about January the 22nd, or January the 20th will be my 6 months. So basically, let's jump on into it. First and foremost, I would like to kind of go into some of the things that I went through over the last 5.5 months to get me to where I'm at today. I have my notes over here. That's what I'm looking at. What do I eat? How have my taste buds changed? Basically, my taste buds have changed a lot. I went from craving sugar to now things are too sweet. I had to listen to my body because I know now if I put a certain amount of sugar in my body will react differently, and no one wants the dumping syndrome. So things that taste really sweet, I kind of bypass that. But I must not tell a lie. I do eat some things, like I can eat a cookie or two at a time and be fine. And that kind of gets my sweet tooth. But lately, I've been doing a lot of keto desserts. So I'll post another video on some of the keto desserts that I have been doing. I try to buy anything possible with no added sugar or sugar-free. My favorite drink now is actually the Minute Maid pink lemonade, sugar-free. That is delicious. You can crush that up with some ice and eat it with a spoon. It's like a pink lemonade slushy. It's great. The sparkling waters. I know some people say the doctor told them to stay away from carbonated drinks. I love the sparkling waters. Sometimes I let them go, like just open the cap and let them go flat. And then other times I like to get that burning sensation like you used to get with a soda. I like that with the sparkling water. So that's something else. I try to eat or try to drink a smoothie. I usually make my smoothies with Greek yogurt and just fruit. Greek yogurt, fruit, and almond milk. So I get at least 15 grams of protein in from the Greek yogurt. And those are tasty. The fruit, I don't have any issues with eating the fruit. It's a natural sugar, so I have never had an issue with eating fruit except pineapples. I cannot tolerate pineapples. My stomach will not let me tolerate pineapples, so I kind of stay away from pineapples. And bananas. I don't eat bananas. I don't eat bananas not only because they have a large concentration of carbs in them, but I don't eat bananas because I don't like the consistency of it. I do drink coffee. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. Either I drink the coffee with a sugar-free creamer, or I drink the coffee and I pour my caramel or my cookies and cream Premier protein shake in it with ice, and turn it into an iced coffee. And I can actually sip on that for the most part of the morning before I can take it all down, because it's usually about, once I mix everything and with the ice, and the ice kind of melts down to water, it usually turns out to be like 32 ounces. In the meantime, I kind of try to drink my water. I always have a bottle of water somewhere around so that I can keep sipping. Actually, speaking of that, a few months back, I used to have an issue with drinking and eating. I had a stenosis, and since my last EGD, I kind of feel a lot better. I am able to drink in moderation, meaning I can take drinks, not sips, but I also have to know when to stop. So I kind of count on a 4 to 5 swallow scale when I'm drinking. So that's good, because beforehand I could sip and it just sit right here. Seafood, I eat a lot of seafood. I eat a lot of shrimp, crab legs, scallops, salmon. I love seafood, so we eat a lot of seafood here. I love steaks. I know some people say that their stomach cannot tolerate the steaks. I love a good steak, and I like my steaks medium, so they digest fine for me. I might not can eat as much as I would like, but usually if I get a 6-ounce steak, that's dinner plus steak and eggs in the morning. Chicken breast, I eat it. That ain't my first go-to. Because chicken breast is one of those foods that can be too dry, or it could be just nasty and get stuck. So I try to stay away from chicken breast, but my favorite part of the chicken now, which it never was before, is the thigh. I love chicken thighs cooked any kind of way. Wings, they have to be extra crispy in order for me to eat them. However, we do cook our food in the air fryer. So we get them to an extra crisp in the air fryer, and they're perfect. If they're not crisp, I can't eat them. So out in restaurants and stuff, they don't get them crispy enough for me, or ordering them in, they're not crispy enough for me. Either I'll put them back into the air fryer once we get them and make them more crispy, or I just don't bother with them. It's easier for me to eat a salad. I do eat a lot of salad. I do eat a lot of peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, green peppers, onions. I do eat brown rice. I can eat that in moderation. That doesn't bother me at all. When I eat it, I have to have it mixed with something. So I can't just eat it by itself. So usually I saute like the peppers with the onions and mushrooms, and eat that with the rice, and I do fine with that. I do eat whole grain pasta, and I also eat the vegetable pasta. The vegetable pasta, I can't tell the difference. I love it. I fix it just like regular pasta. However, the whole grain pasta, I tolerate it, but I don't eat pasta. I probably can count on one hand how many times I ate pasta in the last 2 months. And actually one hand is too much. So I probably ate pasta about twice. I'm not really a big pasta eating person. For as snacks, I like to snack on nuts. I work from home, so I sit at a desk most of the day. So I try to get healthy snacks, and I like to snack on nuts. And then my next favorite thing is pickles. I love sweet, hot, homemade pickles. So I order jars from a lady, and they cut up in slices, and I get me my little small plates. I have to have my small plates, and put me about 3 or 4 of those on there, and I snack on those. Love pickles. I'm a popcorn eater as well. I like to make my popcorn on the stove. So I will make up a pot of popcorn and get me a small bowl, and I will eat that. What else? Let's see. Let's go into the next stage. I don't think I shared my stats with you. Silly me. Well, let me tell you about my stats. So basically, my highest weight was 271. My surgery weight was 261. And my current weight as of today was 198.4. So I have lost 73 pounds, and I kind of want to lose another 38 pounds. I feel like my goal weight should be around 160. I'll settle for 165 or 160. So that leads me into stalls. I had a major stall. I mean, my body automatically stalls after 10 pounds for some reason. I can lose steadily to 10 pounds and then I won't lose another pound for over a week. And then once that week is over, my body start losing again. I was used to that. Well, this last time, my body did a month stall, at least. I was stuck at 205 for over a month. And it really didn't bother me because my clothes still fit fine or was falling off or whatever. But I decided to reset myself. After the new year, I decided to go back to liquids. So I did liquids, just straight liquids for like 4 days. And then since then, I have not incorporated any carbs at all. So I haven't had bread, which my body tolerates bread just fine. But I haven't had bread, I haven't had pasta, I haven't had no kind of sugars of any sort. And I broke the stall, obviously. Today I'm 198, so that's good. One other thing I've noticed is I'm cold all the time. Vitamins. I have been a bad person with the vitamins. I have newly put a app on my phone to help me remind to take the vitamins. By me working from home, sitting in one area, it's kind of hard for me to remember to take my vitamins. So I also kind of started the regimen differently because at first I was taking the multivitamin capsule with the iron in it and it kept getting stuck. So I went from that to taking the multivitamin chews, which was okay, but it left this nasty, gritty taste in your mouth. Hated it. So I noticed that Bariatric Pal starts selling the concentrated multivitamin for bariatrics, which is this. I don't know if you can see it good enough. I think so. It's 16 servings in it, and you only have to take it once a day. So I have done a lot better with this because it tastes like citrus, but it basically tastes like orange soda. And I'll take one of those. And then as far as calcium, I'm still taking the calcium chews, but I think I just ordered from Bariatric Pal the concentrate calcium as well. But I currently take the calcium chews 3 times a day. This particular one is pineapple mango, and it tastes fine. It don't taste like a Starburst, but it'll do. I try to get those in at least twice a day. I should take them 3 times a day, but I try to get them in twice a day. Let's see, what else? Hair, that's a big question I get from people is, have I been losing my hair? As you can see, I really don't focus on my hair. Even if I go bald, there's always a wig on the shelf that I can pull down. This is actually a weave, but in transition from me going from one weave to another, I did notice me combing a lot of my hair out, but that don't bother me. We have too many resources today to let hair worry you. And then people ask me about non-scale victories. What do I consider a non-scale victory? I have several. The first thing I consider a non-scale victory is these things here. They call it a collarbone. I have 2 of them now, where I had 0 before. I'm able to cross my legs comfortably and sophisticatedly. So I like that. I find myself crossing my legs for no reason, but I can do it. I do it. I can wear my wedding ring. I went for a couple of years where my ring did not fit, and I refused to get it resized, bigger. So that was one of my goals when I started losing weight. Every 10 pounds, I'll try on the ring until finally it got to the point that it's on and I can spin it around. So that was a big non-scale victory for me. I can wear heels without my feet hurting, even though now I work from home. I have no reason to put them on, but at least I know I can wear them when I do go out. I can go up and down stairs without getting short of breath. It was a point in time, I live in a two-story house, and it was a point in time where I would come from the main level and had to rest at the platform going up the stairs before I got to the second story. Now I can go from the basement to the second story. So that's awesome without getting short of breath. No aches, no pains. I do have rheumatoid arthritis, but since I've started losing weight, I think I had one episode of arthritis, and actually that was related to the weather. We was getting a big storm here in the Midwest, and my knees started hurting, and that's how I knew a storm was coming. But other than that, the everyday aches and pains and cramping of the fingers, I don't have that no more. I'm blessed. Clothes fit loose. Some was asked me, have I did a lot of shopping? I wouldn't say a lot, but I have been shopping. My favorite site now is Fashion Nova. I love those. I love clothes that you can just put on and go. Since I'm not going into the office, I don't have to be dressed up, but just put on and go, or put on and sit in front of a Teams meeting. So I like those sweater outfits. I like the two-piece like legging type pants with the jackets. Sweat clothes, you know, love those. So Fashion Nova is one of my new places I shop at a lot. Waist training. No, I have not done that. I've been putting that aside. I'm at home. I feel like, why should I sit uncomfortable in my own home? Now, if I was getting up, going to the office every day, I definitely would put on my waist trainer and be snatched. However, I don't need to be snatched at home. I'm good. If I go out and I think I'm gonna see somebody, I'll put one on. But until then, I'm good. Other than that, that's all of the update I got. Please subscribe, please comment, and please like the video. And I definitely will do another video soon. Sorry I've been away for so long, but I'm back, and I will do another video for you. Talk to you soon. Bye.